You know, in the next couple of years, the way we all work is going to change in a pretty fundamental way. For some people, that's super exciting. But for a lot of others, let's be honest, it's terrifying. And it really all boils down to one huge question.
I mean, this is the question, right? The one everyone is kind of quietly asking themselves. You see all the headlines about AI, writing articles, or creating incredible art, and you can't help but wonder, could it do my job? Well, if that's a thought that keeps you up at night, trust me, you are definitely not alone.
Get this, a recent global survey from Ipsos found that a full 36% of people believe an AI is likely to replace their job. That's more than 1 in every 3 of us. So, is that fear justified, or is there something else going on? Let's take a look at what the experts are really saying.
Okay, so the first thing we really need to do is stop thinking about entire jobs just poof, vanishing overnight. The reality is actually a lot more subtle than that. You see, the experts aren't really talking about job replacement. They're focused on task automation.
And this right here is the key concept we've got to wrap our heads around, task exposure. So what on earth does that mean? Well, it's not about whether an AI can do your entire job. It's about how many of the little tasks inside your job it can do, but way, way faster. If an AI can cut the time it takes you to do something in half, then boom, that task is considered exposed.
This slide is a perfect example of this in the wild. Look at software engineers. For them, AI is already slashing the time they spend on stuff like documentation and writing basic code by almost half. Now, does this replace the engineer? No way. It basically gives them a superpower. It frees them up to focus on the really complex, creative parts of the job. You know, the parts that actually create the most value.
So if it's all about these exposed tasks, then which jobs have the most of them right now? Well, when you look at the data, the picture is surprisingly clear. This table is, honestly, it's fascinating. You see some of the jobs you might expect, like interpreters and translators, over 76% of their tasks are exposed, and roles like tax preparers, they're getting pretty close to 100%. But hold on, look at this. Poets and creative writers are super high on the list. Now that might be a shock to a lot of people.
And this chart, it tells such a powerful story about our whole economy. On one side, you have sectors with really repetitive or data-heavy tasks. Think food service or office support, and they're facing a high risk of automation. But then, way over on the other end, you've got roles built around human connection, like education, that are just so much harder to automate.
So, here it is. This is the crucial dividing line. On one side, you've got jobs that are repetitive, predictable. On the other, work that demands really complex problem-solving, creativity, and just genuine human interaction. You know, for years, we all thought automation was about physical labor. But now, for the very first time, AI is starting to take on cognitive tasks we used to believe were uniquely human.
And that right there brings us to the most important part of this whole conversation. What's your competitive advantage? This isn't about trying to fight technology. It's about doubling down on the very things that make you human.
I mean, just look at this. When the World Economic Forum asked employers what skills they need the most, the answers were loud and clear. It's not about being the fastest typist or the best at data entry anymore. The top skills are analytical thinking, creative thinking, and leadership. These are precisely the abilities that AI can't really touch. Well, at least not yet. Which leads us to what is maybe the single most important idea you need to walk away with today. The threat? It isn't what you think it is.
Okay, let this sink in for a second. The real competition isn't going to be you versus a machine. It's going to be you versus another person who has mastered that machine and is now faster, smarter, and way more effective at their job because of it.
And that's because AI is becoming this great equalizer. As the latest Stanford AI Index report says, these tools can lift everyone's performance. They can help a junior employee start performing like a senior one. Essentially, they're leveling the entire playing field. The bar for what's considered good performance is about to get a whole lot higher for everyone.
So, the big question is, what can you do right now to prepare? Look, it's not about panicking. It's about having a plan. And honestly, it's a pretty straightforward one.
Here it is, a simple but really powerful framework. It's a two-part plan. First, you strengthen your irreplaceable human skills, and second, you become fluent in the tools of AI.
So first, you got to focus here. We're talking about that strategic thinking that sees the whole chessboard, not just the next move. The kind of creativity that connects totally unrelated ideas. and then emotional intelligence to lead, inspire, and collaborate with a team. This is your durable advantage.
And second, you just have to learn the new language of work. And this isn't about becoming some coding genius. It's about knowing how to talk to these tools to get what you need, knowing how to spot when the output is wrong or biased, and knowing how to use the specific AIs that are completely changing your industry.
And listen, you really can't afford to wait on this. A recent IBM survey found that business leaders expect 40% of their people are going to need to learn new skills in just the next 3 years, all because of AI. That is nearly half the workforce. The clock is officially and loudly ticking.
We have to take this seriously because, this time it really is different. In the past, automation was all about replacing muscle. Now, as this quote makes so clear, it's about augmenting and, in some cases, even replacing minds.
So at the end of the day, the question isn't whether AI is coming for your job. It is. It's coming for tasks inside of every job. The only real question left is, are you going to be ready for it?